media discussions have formed the basis for the themes presented in this video. Here you can also see graphics created with artificial intelligence techniques. Sharing what we have learned is the driving force of this video. Our greatest hope is that this video finds a meaningful plus for you. Also, this is a speculation about the 2025 Fiat Grande Panda 4x4. The most up-to-date information, such as official announcements from Fiat and Stellantis, along with the educated guesswork from credible automotive news sources, allows one to reasonably anticipate the features, pricing, and debut date of a possible 2025 Fiat Grande Panda 4x4. The regular Fiat Grande Panda is expected to make its debut in the first half of 2025, with initial deliveries expected in European markets around March of that year. The much-awaited 4x4 version seems to have a slightly longer time frame. A 4x4 version of the Grande Panda is in the works, according to Fiat CEO Olivier François. This is in response to the high demand for a vehicle with a similar history to the legendary 4x4 Pandas of yesteryear, which continue to enjoy a devoted fan base across the globe. As a result of continuous development timetables and market introduction plans, the exact release date for this all-wheel drive version during the 2025 calendar year is still up in the air. A more conservative analysis suggests that the 4x4 version may necessitate more engineering and testing, which might delay its market launch into the second half of 2025 or possibly into the early months of 2026, despite earlier hopeful reports suggesting a possible late 2025 arrival. Since the CEO confirmed its development at the same time as the original Grande Panda reveal, the term "a couple of years" used in some places probably relates to the overall lifespan of the model generation rather than a specific delay of a few years for the 4x4. Accurate projection of details. As the next-gen Grande Panda debuts in the 2025 model year, we can expect the 4x4 version to take cues from the front-wheel drive model's lauded design, technology, and powertrain choices, while adding key upgrades to provide true all-terrain capability. Fiat is giving serious thought to the powertrain strategy for the 4x4 version, which is an important issue. According to confirmed reports, the front wheels of the regular Grande Panda are powered by a mild hybrid 1.2-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine that generates 74 kilowatts, or around 100 horsepower. There are two main options that Fiat is supposedly looking at for the 4x4 version to provide power to all four wheels. One such configuration is a mild hybrid engine that is still front-wheel drive but has an extra, smaller electric motor that is only used to assist the back axle. The result would be an all-wheel drive system that can be activated on demand, giving better traction in slippery situations while keeping the mild hybrid setup's efficiency advantages under regular driving circumstances. It is highly probable that Fiat will release an all-wheel drive version of the Grande Panda that is all-electric, in keeping with their larger electrification goals. It has been verified that the electric Grande Panda, which has front-wheel drive and uses an 83 kilowatt, around 111 horsepower, electric engine and a 43.8 kilowatt-hour battery. To make it a 4x4 electric vehicle, you'd have to install a second electric motor to power the back wheels. This would give you more instant torque and maybe even better off-road capabilities. A pioneering all-wheel drive systems drivetrain, the advanced all-wheel drive technology is going to be the main selling point of the 4x4 vehicle. Areas like Indonesia's varied terrain will find this system attractive because of its improved traction and stability on a wide variety of surfaces, from loose gravel and muddy trails to light snow. Depending on the terrain, the system will probably have multiple driving modes that distribute power optimally to the front and back axles. Increased ground clearance and sturdy suspension. The 2025 Fiat Panda 4x4 will reportedly have significantly higher ground clearance than the regular Grande Panda in order to improve off-road performance. Protecting the undercarriage and evading obstructions are both made easier with this. In addition, the suspension is expected to be significantly adjusted and strengthened to improve wheel articulation and dampen impacts from rough terrain. This will lead to a more controlled and pleasant ride on and off-road. Rugged exterior design cues. The 4x4 version's exterior will most likely expand on the regular Grande Panda's boxy and distinctive style, which takes cues from the legendary 1980s Panda 4x4. In order to add protection and a more daring look, more rough body cladding will likely be seen, especially around the wheel arches, side sills, and maybe even the front and rear bumpers. Another likely development is the addition of all-terrain tires, either as an upgrade or maybe even as standard on specific models. We also anticipate practical elements like roof rails to increase the vehicle's cargo capacity. Interior design and technology. The 2025 Fiat Panda 4x4's cabin will most likely take design cues from the sleek and practical Grande Panda, with a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system that integrates wirelessly with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 10-inch digital instrument display for the driver. The higher-end 4x4 models may include distinctive design features like patterned upholstery, long-lasting floor mats, and maybe even 4x4 specific controls for shifting between driving modes or data displays that show how the all-wheel drive system works. In keeping with the current automobile safety requirements, the 4x4 variant will most likely come standard with an extensive array of safety features and driver assistance systems. Its off-road ambitions mean it will probably have features like hill descent control, which keeps you from careening down steep inclines. It is also possible to incorporate more off-road driving modes that tailor stability and traction control to different types of terrain. Price structure forecast. The 2025 Fiat Panda 4x4S price tag will, of course, mirror its status as the top-tier Grande Panda model and its upgraded specs. Prices in European regions for the base model of the Fiat Grande Panda mild hybrid are expected to begin below €19,000. Prices for the all-electric Grande Panda are anticipated to begin at less than €25,000. The 4x4 variant will definitely cost more than the regular front-wheel drive ones because of all-wheel drive's added complexity, higher ground clearance, possibly better suspension parts, and tougher design upgrades. Depending on the final specs, trim choices, and the market positioning, the initial price of the 2025 Fiat Panda 4x4 equipped with the mild hybrid powertrain might vary from €22,000 to €25,000 in Europe. Because of the premium charged for electric all-wheel drive vehicles in this market class and the added expense of the electric motor, the base price of an all-electric 4x4 Grande Panda would be much higher, anywhere from €28,000 to €30,000. A number of factors, such as import duties, local taxes, such as PPN and PPNBM, logistical and shipping costs, and the pricing strategy used by Fiat's local distributor,